Alrighty, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. I've got a bit of a surprise for you. What does this sound like? In the comments, let me know what this sounds like. You guys know? Yes. Yeah, I found the song. I found it. Taking over. If you want your song back, come on the show, DK. Ramon Foster, if you want it back, come on the show. That's the only way you get it back. I'm taking it. It's mine now. It is my song. Oh yeah. The only way you get it back. Hit the bell. Copy him. Just copy him exactly. Just hit the bell. Yeah. It's mine now. It is mine. Oh, man. What the hell are we going for? Holy dooly. That is so funny, man. Something how to find that. All right, g'day, Devin, mate. What's going on? Hit the bell. Nah, I won't take it. I won't take it. That's I found that, so I use now Epidemic Sound, and I legit typed in NFL, and that was the first song that came up. So I typed in NFL in the search bar, and it says "Can't Wait" by Fashion. If you want that song, it's called "Can't Wait" by Fashion, and 2 minutes 21 seconds, and that's the Ramon Foster show. So, yep, that's where they got it from. And if you want it back, you got to come on the show. That's the only way you can get it. So, DK, Ramon Foster, come on the show. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, 110%. Alrighty, let's do the roll call. Let's see who's in the house. See who's at the university at Steeler Nation Australia. Holy dooly university. We have JW. What's going on, mate? It's almost like JW, you're like a lead running back, man. You're like there every time. You're there every time. You know, you're just always there. G'day, Gene, mate. What's going on? G'day, here we go. Show is Devin in the house too. Doing some good content over there as well. I like the hat thing. I don't know what it means. You did the hat thing. You're like, whoo. whatever that is, I like that. Whoo. I don't know what that. I might have to do it myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You just like, it's like I don't know what that is, but that's funny, man. That hat thing is just, I don't know. Without context, it's still pretty funny to me. All right, g'day George. What's going on, mate? G'day Maurice. How's it going? What else? G'day Jeremiah Yoda. Yes, I'm still pretty high. Actually, last night I was pretty amped up, and I have to get myself back into rhythm by doing the 3-hour streams, the games, that kind of stuff, because I was pretty zonked out after. Did the podcast with Maddie, did the 3-hour stream, did a video after that, did all my editing stuff like that. Then I was done. I tried to go driving and doing Uber, and then I got really heavy eyes, and I was like, you know what, Mark, you better go home because you're going to crash. So I went and had a good sleep. I feel good today. I will drive today. I feel all right. But yeah, watching the game like that for 3 hours, it's not physical labor, but it is very mentally and, that kind of stuff. So it is good times, though. Football's back, man. Football's back. G'day, 46. How are you? And who else we got? Yeah, so do you guys like that song? It's the same one. It's the exact same one. It's the same song as DK. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hang on. How good is that? How good is that? Oh, really wet. Yeah, I got to rewatch too. To be honest, I wonder if it's gonna trick the algorithm, and I'm gonna get 1,000 views because of this film. I don't know. But I need to watch. Right. I need to watch the game again. I've had no time. I watch it once, and then the days, but it's because I'm behind. But I got to watch it maybe tonight or tomorrow. I might watch it and understand a bit more what's going on. But overall, it's a pretty good game, and we're gonna go through the some of the players like from A to Z, starting with quarterback, but quarterback, running back, receiver. We'll go through them all, and we'll see who did well and who didn't do well and that kind of stuff. But what a lot of fun! What a lot of fun. So let's awesome too. So you guys can help me out. You guys can catch me up. What you thought too. So we'll start with the quarterbacks. I don't know if we want to start there, but I thought Kenny Pickett looked really good, to be honest. I thought he looks really comfortable. His arm is awesome to see. I thought the overall offense in the first drive, the drive or the Steelers drive that, and I might cover this in a video too, but the Steelers drive that kind of woke up the nation, or excited the Steelers nation, because so many times have we had problems with our offense in the regular season, and you can't get moving. They moved that football down with ease. Now for us, it looked like ease, but for the players, it was probably hard work. But Kenny Pickett found Deontay Johnson 3 times. We ran the ball with Jalen Warren. I think we saw Najee Harris have a catch for a -yard, but then they found Frymouth over the middle. Then they found GP or Pickett to Pickens to the end zone for a TD for a 33-yard pass. So that was awesome to see. I was really happy with that drive, and it's only the beginning. We have to wait and see for more reps coming in the future, and of course, the actual game that is going to be versus the 49ers. So that was cool to see. Oh, excuse me. Yes, the first team was upper echelon. We need to see them. Yes, we do. We do. Yes. Versus the Bills next week will be a good test because they'll be playing a lot of their starters. I think the Buccaneers had like 20. Oh, man, I'm burping today. Excuse me. They had like 20 people out or something like that. So, yeah. G'day, Derby. What's going on, mate? How are you? You know what? They call it GPS. I'm not really a fan. I don't really understand GPS. I kind of like Pickett to Pickens like that. I know GPS comes from Brian McFadden and Patrick Peterson. That's their nickname for them. I'm not gonna be sold on that, to be honest. I don't like to force nicknames either. Right? You look at the Chris Boswell, right? Most people call him the Wizard of Oz. I call him the Wizard. The Wizard wins it, right? I think he's kind of cool. You kind of grow into a nickname. I don't think you should be forcing a nickname. That's just me. That's my opinion. That's cool, man. You like it. I'm not a big fan. GPS. I kind of don't understand what that means. Like, I understand it's like a delivering a package. I kind of just like Pickett to Pickens. Pickett to Pickens. There's one bloke here, JJ52 says Pickett to Pickens and a Pat piece. Pickett to Pickens and a Pat P pick 6. Right? So we'll see how it plays out. But overall, the drive was pretty good, pretty fantastic, right? It was pretty awesome to see. Yeah. Do you have the great song? I do. It is in here too. Which one was it? This one? Winners. We're all winners, man. It feels like a marathon. You just ran like 5,000 miles. That's just tough. 100 miles. Yeah. Oh, man. It is good, though. It is like it is good. We're way too loud. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, GPS is probably Rossi and Turner. I don't really like it. My point is, though, background, is that long enough? Yeah, we'll chill out for a minute. Yeah, my point about nicknames is they got to come natural. I don't think you got to force it like that. But I did like that. I did like the first drive. I think was really fun. It gave us a glimpse of what can happen in the future, right? So they use move, they use Pickett to Pickens down the side of TD, and then they said pretty much like, that's it, one drive only. See you later. No more. We don't need to see anything else, and that's all we needed, right? So I'd give, like, if I'm going to grade, I'd actually no, I won't grade them, but Kenny Pickett's up there. We've seen it in the offseason, his dedication, his work ethic. Still, a nation can see it, but the NFL can't. The NFL will still say he's a bad quarterback. He's this. He's terrible. He's not overrated. He's just an average quarterback. We see the promise, I think, from last night. Last night showed us that he can step up, not only in the pocket, but he can step up and put things together this season. I see a pretty big jump for KP8. I really do. And we got him at 20 last year, first round pick. No one talks about him. Fine, that's okay. Let's go with us. Other quarterbacks, I think Trubisky struggled. I think he's got to do better. Now, of course, he's not playing with the ones, but he didn't look good. What do you have? Four passes? 1 for 4, 1 yard. No, wait. 1 for 4, 10 yards, 1 interception. Kind of on him, kind of on Cody White. He didn't look very good. So Trubisky needs, honestly, not going to talk about him too much. He needs to do better. Rudolph, I know there is like, I hate Rudolph camp, and there's like, I like Rudolph camp. My opinion on Rudolph, to be honest, I think he's okay. He's not good. He's not great. He's okay. And I give him a shout out, though. That pass from Rudolph to Calvin Austin, absolute bomb, right down the see you later, like 60-odd yard bomb. Rudolph stood in the pocket and got hit too. He got nailed as well. So he stood in there, delivered, great pass, great route, right? And took the hit, and then next minute TD, 65-yarder. So, wow, 21 people in the house tonight. That's fantastic, which is good. And also, who was the other guy? So I give Rudolph a bit of a shout out, man. I really do. Rudolph played. I think he played okay. Of course, we had the fumble snap. I think he was involved in that too. But that's not really his fault too much. He's not the best quarterback, but he did a good enough job to where maybe there could be a chance to be a quarterback competition at number 2. There could be. But, also, if Kenny, knock on wood, if Kenny goes down, right, hello, we're done. We're done. They're not winning many games with Trubisky. They're not winning games with Rudolph. They're winning games with Kenny Pickett. That's what they're doing. Okay. There's, all right. 28 comments. Woo! Yeah, let's go. I love it, man. Oh, JJ52, you missed it. Do you know what this is? Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Ramon Potter Show. Oh, yeah, let's go. Holy dooly. All right, I'll come back. I do, actually, it's like a new toy. I do. It's so much fun. It is so much to do. Did I miss anyone too? Hey, so there's some nicknames. KPA, CA3, Gin and Juice. I still don't really understand Gin and Juice that much. Najee, TK, yeah, 20-0. Jesus. Right. G'day, Brian Bound. What's going on, mate? G'day, Dante. How are you? And we're caught up. I think we're caught up. G'day, Alex. Oh, you guys are going too fast. I'll see you guys in a minute. You're going too fast. But yeah, I like the quarterbacks, right? I think KP8 played fantastic. I think he's solid. We have quarterback number 1. Trubisky needs to get better for a veteran that he is. And Rudolph isn't that bad. To be honest, Rudolph isn't that bad. He's okay. He's not great. He's kind of good sometimes, and he's okay. But he's not terrible because he threw a massive pass to the Calvin Austin III. And Tanner Morgan, what do you say? He's a practice guy, right? So we're going to the running backs now. Yes, exactly right. Yeah. I agree. Just a camp arm. And he's a rookie too. Got to get better. So, but the running backs we had. Well, let me see the stats first to remind me. So the run. Oh my goodness, ESPN. Running backs we had. Woo, that's right. Calvin Austin had 2 jet sweeps. Well, they worked out. They were fantastic, by the way. They actually worked. 23 yards. McFarlane had a pretty big day. One big day or a good preseason action. 3 carries for 18 yards. He looks pretty good out there from 3 carries, but we want to see more reps. Rudolph had that 14-yard run, which is good to see. Now, Joe and Warren, he had a pretty good drive too, 13 yards. So they gave the ball around because more or less they gave it to Hagen's play. Greg Bell had the most carries at 7. These guys are just camp guys. They won't do too much in the future. Connor Hayward, we saw, yes, Connor Hayward had a run too. So the real standout for me, if anything, out of the team is probably McFarlane. McFarlane looked pretty good. The 14-yard run was awesome to see. Rushing the ball. Okay. What? People complaining about KP8 is a bad nickname because it's an airsoft gun. Yeah. AR-15, man. That would have been sick. That would have been cool. You know what would have been cool as well? If CA3 had Austin 316. If he was wearing number 16, had Cody White's number. That would have been cool. Austin 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I know it's a Bible verse. I'm pretty sure it's a Bible verse, right? I'm pretty sure it is a Bible verse. So, but you know what I think? I think people complain about anything. That's what I've started to realize is that people complain about everything and anything. It doesn't matter. They'll say because Kenny Pickett was so successful yesterday, they will say that he was successful because they were versing preseason. Of course. What do you want him to do? You can't choose anyone else. They would complain about anything. What I saw on the field was a good offense. So there's also a shout out to Matt Canada because Matt Canada, it did look like a nice offense. It really did. They moved the ball down the field too. I want to see how many yards they get in total. So in total, the first downs we had 19, passing downs 12, rushing downs 5, 4 penalties. Wait a minute. 60 plays each, 340 yards, total drives 14, 5.7 yards per play. Yeah, it looked better. 27 minutes of possession, but it's not a full game, right? But it looked much better. How many penalties do we have? I can't see where the penalties are. There was 18 penalties? That's terrible. Wow. 6 for us, 12 for them. That is bad. That's a lot of penalties. 18 in the game. That's far too many. That's way too many. 100% I agree. Jeremiah Diaz says last night we saw why Kenny Pickett is the starting QB and the rest of backups. I agree with you 110%. Yes, I agree too. But other than that, I think the running back was pretty good. Receiver-wise, sorry, I'm just catching up. G'day, Blue Nose. What's going on, mate? Yes, too many, man. That's too many. It's not even enjoyable. I hate the game when it's like that. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's just, sorry, I'm stretching. It's not enjoyable. It's just not fun to watch when there's that many. You know what I mean? There was that penalty too against Quan Alexander, which doesn't make any sense. That was a stupid penalty. He hit him physically. Like I know he led with the head, kinda. I thought it was a good hit, and then we get a really bad penalty. Didn't like that at all. Yuli says it's going to be I hope so. I hope they cut it out, man. But it's the NFL. It's like the NFL's okay. You're leading by 10 points with 4 minutes to go. The NFL says, let's go to overtime, and they just start throwing the penalty. They're like, we haven't made enough money yet. We haven't made enough money with the commercials. Let's go to overtime. So let's hope so. Did Austin, is that right? Austin 316s, I just whooped your ass. Yeah, it would be cool if you went with that. But okay, let's go into the receivers, man. I thought it was pretty good on the running back side. I did enjoy I think McFarlane, he's made the team. I think he has to be running back number 3, unless the other guys stand out completely. But RB3, McFarlane is going to be, running back number 3. Right, who else do we have in the receiving room? And a good score too, by the way. I was picking 27-10. It was 27-17. I think someone would have had that 27-17. Oh, holy, where is it? Oh, I don't want to recap. I want a box score, bro. Where is my box score? Okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. 19 receptions. That's amazing. I ain't going through all of them. There was 19 players that caught a pass yesterday because of the preseason. 19 players in total. Who stood out? You know what? I tell you what. Pretty much to me, the receivers who stood out was DJ. I know a lot of people say that DJ isn't the best. DJ sucks. He hasn't caught a TD, that kind of stuff. DJ's a pretty good receiver. Let's put it that way. He's pretty good. So I understand that there's some camp saying DJ is bad. He needs to get better. And the other side is DJ, you're all right. I think he played fantastic last night. I thought it was good. Yui says, what do you think about what Dante said about what Mark thinks? Woo! That's too much. I don't know. I think the DJ hate doesn't really. It makes no sense to me. I think he's a good receiver. The way he can separate from the ball, his routes are fantastic. He can catch. He's just got to get north and south. That's what he needs to do. So we will see how the rest plays out. But I think he's going to be a valued receiver for this team. I really do. I think Kenny Pickett it was good to see Kenny Pickett, KP8 linking up with DJ. Let's be real. It was really fun to see that those two players can link up together and they have a bit of chemistry. That's what we want. We want to see Kenny Pickett link up with DJ. That's what we want, right? Who else did we have? We had Pickens with the big play too. That was good to see him moving around. It was a nice route. Then he cut one. I think he cut to the right, came back, ran to the end zone. There's a picture on Steelers.com of like KP8 and GP, Pickett to Pickens, like celebrating. That chemistry is going to be fun to watch too, and he could transition into number one this year. DJ is number one right now, but to me, it doesn't matter. Get them both on the field. They both have different roles. DJ's more elusive. Pickens is more physical. So they both got different roles to me. Oh my goodness. Cody White was pretty bad too. Yeah, I'll get to Cody White. Who else we saw on the field? We saw Robbins on the field, didn't get a pass though. He was there. We saw Calvin Austin got the two jet sweeps. I think he'll be a part of the offense. And we saw the massive play going down the field too. So Cody White, he was pretty bad, wasn't he? Yes, I agree. JJ52 says Cody White and Trubisky were painful to watch. 100%. G'day, Homer. What's going on? Hello, Homer. All righty. So overall, I think the receivers were good yesterday. What else do we really want to focus on? I'm trying to think. What else do we want to focus on? Like Muth? Muth played pretty good too. Muth had a good catch. I think because when I talked about the other day on TDU, I did a video and I was like, can the hype match the reality? I think it can. I think the overall hype in the offseason, I think we saw yesterday that the drive looked fantastic. And if they can back that up against the Bills and then back it up against the 49ers, this team can be Super Bowl worthy. And this all top 8, all 8 of them. I saw a rumor. Today that Steelers were signing a linebacker. But I didn't think it was real, to be honest. I didn't think it was real. So yeah, on the offensive wise, I think the line played pretty well in the first drive. We saw Jones that snaps and stuff like that. But far out, man. Yeah, g'day, Toddy. Toddy says DJ had 3 targets and 3 receptions. Yep, I don't really understand the hate too much, to be honest. That's a good question. Alex says, do you think the jet sweep worked because of Austin's speed? Yeah, I'd say so. I think overall the jet looked pretty good. Holy dooly. CA3 led the both in rushing and receiving for both. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, I don't know if I saw this before, but Kenny. Sorry, I said it before. Kenny's our number. The fact that Kenny's our number one this year is really good. The fact Kenny's our number one is last year we had all the problems with Trubisky, that kind of stuff. Now we've got Kenny. It looks good. So overall, things look like it just looks different. Do you know what I mean? Last year was who's going to be the quarterback. Now we have quarterback number 2 and that kind of stuff. So I hope that they can work a few things out. Like I'm still trying to figure out with who's going to be receiver number 5 and 6. Because to me, it's DJ, it's those guys who feel like the 4. Calvin Austin played really well. But 4, 5, and 6, I don't know who's that going to be. I think Hakeem Butler kind of struggled it too when I'm looking back at it. Cody White struggled in a bit too there. So do you keep Miles Boykin? Jordan Bird played the receiving stuff too. I didn't really like how that was working out. Jordan Bird didn't make any big plays. We didn't see Calvin Austin do much in the punt return game. So you never saw a big play from Jordan Bird or anything like that. And we haven't found those answers yet. We haven't figured out those answers that who's going to be 5, who's going to be 6, in my opinion. Holy dooly. True. I think he's good teams. That's right. You could have him on teams. So then if you put Boykin there, excuse me. If you put Boykin there, who do you have at 6? Because Cody White wasn't the guy yesterday. I think Gunner still might be the chance to be 6. Out of everyone, if you put Miles Boykin and Hakeem Butler had 1 catch too, you might put Gunner Olszewski there because he can return punts. He can probably field off kicks and maybe tackle. I think he might do that. So Gunner might make the team. It could be Deontay Pickens, Robinson, Austin, Boykin, and Gunner. That honestly could be 6. The more I think about it, that could be 6. I was pretty high on Butler, but when I saw him last night, it just didn't seem like he was fitting into the NFL. You know, early daily. Yes, Pierre was getting burnt, man. Pierre was getting burnt big time. There was a few times. I think he made 10. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he made 10 tackles. Sorry, I just got to. What the hell? There's a helicopter outside my house. Where did he make 10 tackles? Yes, James Pierre had 10 tackles and 9 solo, right? And he's a cornerback, so that means he was getting picked on. So if he's making 9 solo, that means he's getting picked on for sure. So, yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. Maurice. And also, man, welcome to the show as a member too. Yuli gave you a membership yesterday. It was fantastic. Do you think Deontay will get another contract with the Steelers offseason? Possibly. Of course, you do want to see the yards. You want to see the TDs. You want to see him be a part of the offense. That's a big question. G'day, Sasha. What's going on? Yes, Connor Hayward too is a great football player. He was fun to watch too. So, do you think? Can I answer that in the off season? Can I answer that later? Let me answer that later. Right. Original Rebel says don't count Bird out. Yeah, I'm not counting him out too much. I just didn't see anything. Didn't see anything super exciting. But it's only one preseason game. This is just like reactions to one preseason game, right? There's nothing really I saw too exciting from him. But overall, he didn't drop the ball. Will they get him involved in the receiving game next week? You know, I kind of want to see Kenny Pickett find CA3 as well. Like I want to see like Kenny Pickett and those guys work together. I think they'd be pretty fun. Man, you guys are commenting so fast. It's like bang, bang, bang. Homer says we need CB depth. Yeah. Well, I think last night too, as we kind of like overreact to a few things, and I overreact as well. The cornerbacks didn't really play last night. We didn't see JPJ. We didn't see Patrick Peterson. And we didn't see Levi Wallace, I think, played 2 snaps. I was listening to BTSC and they talked about that. The secondary wasn't really the secondary. There was no Minka, that kind of stuff. So we just had to, some of these things where there was big positives, like there was a great positive with the drive down the field. There was also negatives in the secondary. But overall, man, you had that, who was that bloke? Tristan Thompson caught an interception. So, and Gene says here that we have the Herbig might be money. He was fun, dude. If you haven't seen the highlights, go back and watch that. His get-off speed, like when he's right around the corner and going, bang, right around the corner. he was fun to watch. He was super fun to watch. So he might be something. He might be money, like you say. He could very well be our third down back. We also saw Marcus Golden had some snaps in there too. But if he's going to be our third guy and he wants to play and he wants to be a Steeler and he has that Steeler mentality like the Highsmith and TJ Watt does, then this guy could be a steal in the draft because he had 2 sacks, 1.5, but pretty much 2. Came off the line real fast. He bent his neck around the edge, and then next minute he's holding the quarterback's hand like he's on a date with him. Man, that's cool. Also, yeah, welcome, Sasha. I think you're new to the show, so welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. Says I'm super happy with the first drive. Benton look amazing. He did. Herbert, yes, yep. Pickett did what we had to do. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the show. Let me play it out. Hang on, that's it. Hey, I'm done. No, done. That is it. Like, what more do you want? That's it, man. Super happy with the first drive. Ben looked amazing. Herbig looked good for third edge. He did. Pickett did what he had to do. First drive TD. Also, Jones looked decent. I think we have it. Like, that's it. Show's over. Show's over. Show's done, man. Yes. Steelhead says probably we're listening to Steel Kurt. Yeah. They're good fellas, man. I used to like working for them. I had a good time. It started off my career doing this, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping until we have 1 million subs. I want 1 million. I want that plaque. I want that gold plaque, man. So now they're a good group of fellas, man. It was a good time over there. I was there for about a year, 2 years, 2 years, I think so. Yeah, I listen to them talking about secondary. I try and do that. Well, I try and listen to as much stuff as I can. Try and listen to. I don't mind DK, Deke, Martha Motes if I get a chance. There's so many people out there now too. Ike Taylor's good to listen to as well because he's a scout. BTSC fellas are good too. So 100%. Yeah, they're good fellas over there. Bad's the guy. Brian Anthony Davis is the guy that started me off like on this podcast journey. I pretty much said to him, "Hey man, can you give me a job?" And he gave me a job. And here we are, 3 years later, talking football, playing. Well, you're from Switzerland? That's amazing. Thanks for holding on my message. Greeting from Switzerland. I have family in Australia. That's crazy. You know what's even more crazy? That's insane. I went to Switzerland, right? When I was in Switzerland in far out when I was 18. When was that? 2012? 2012 when I was 18. When I was like 20 something. Like I don't know. Anyways, I went to Switzerland for a European trip, right? And I was walking around wearing my Steelers gear. That's amazing, dude. Yes, I agree, and I love that. I love that. So I'm getting off tangent, but I've got 2 stories. Listen, this show is just like down to earth, down sitting down with perfect pizza. I love pizza. Pizza's great. Pizza and beer combo. No. Okay, back to Switzerland, dude. That's so cool that you're in the house for that. Because when I was over there, when I was younger, about 21 years old, I went on a European trip, and I started to walk through a town in Switzerland. Right? What's that? There's a big mountain called Mount Yangafu, or something like that. Some huge mountain, some big mountain in Switzerland called Mount Yangafu. Anyways, I was at the bottom of the mountain and I'm walking through the streets, and this like American dude yells over and says, "Are you wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro. Yeah, mate." And he's like, "Are you from Pittsburgh?" And I went, "Nah, mate, I'm from Australia." I kid you not, in Switzerland. So that's fantastic. That's so cool. Yeah, make sure you hit the sub and then come back, dude. Come back to the show. That is insane. JJ was there in 2000. Yeah, it's a nice place. But some of those mountain ranges are incredible. Absolutely incredible. And that's right. Steel fans are everywhere. Matterhorn. I don't know if it's called Matterhorn. It might have been that. You know more than I do. So the fact that you're like, how did you find the Steelers in Switzerland? That is even more unique than me. That's so much more unique than me. So crazy, man. I hope so. If I can. Will you be able to interview any of those? I keep reaching out to people. So obviously I had Merrill Hodge on the show. Merrill Hodge on the show the other day, which he was fantastic. If you get a chance, please go back and listen to that podcast. Merrill Hodge for 50 minutes. It is one of the best ones I've done. He talks about finding a way and his philosophy, how to deal with like mental health and stresses and that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you what, I go through that. I've been in a funk the last, I think, 6 months trying to work things out, and I'm getting out of that funk. Talking Steelers helps me. So yeah, there are some things happening, and it was one of the best podcasts I've ever done. Was with Merrill Hodge, and it's titled "Find Your Own, Find Your Way" with Merrill Hodge or something like that. It's titled an Uncommon Podcast of Merrill Hodge, and he said in the podcast, you need to be uncommon. You need to do uncommon things, and it was awesome. It was so good. It was so good to talk to. Homer says Deke on the show. Yeah, I haven't reached out to Deke yet. I haven't emailed him, but it would be good to get him. Yeah, I think so. I think my life changes every day. That's a good question. Like, I don't think, like, to be honest, like, I'm not gonna be like too. No, actually, I will be to this. To me, when you say like, did it change your life, or you said it changed your life, it changed. I think my life changes every day. To be honest, when I learn things and grab things and like look at life, how life is, because life is crazy, life's nuts, and that's why it's fun to have this outlet to talk Steelers and like get that off our chest. But I'd say a certain part of me it changed because it gives me an insight to what Merrill Hodge was going through. He survived cancer. He was told when he was a kid that he'd never play football, and he wrote on the big board, "Find a way." So even just saying those words was kind of like awesome, and just even listening to the man, like having a podcast with Merrill Hodge and listening to what he had to say was very, very interesting. G'day, Sean. What's going on? Whew. JD52 says I think we would. Yeah, we'd be heaps fun, man. It'd be a good time. I just haven't reached out to him yet. So I've had Devin from Here We Go show. I've had Pittsburgh on the show. I've had Mackenzie. I've had who else I've had on the show? Arsenal DB. A few people on the show. So the thing is, you just got to pretty much send an email and see what happens. Oh, excuse me. I burped too much. And g'day Pepper too. G'day Pepper. What's going on? But no, it was yeah, the podcast of Merrill. There's a few reasons why I reached out. One, I wanted to talk to him, and two, I wanted to show you guys. But really, the podcast was really for me too. Like, not only getting like the views don't matter. Like, it got 200 views. It doesn't matter. Like, it maybe should have done better, but it doesn't matter. The podcast was more to talk to Merrill and find out his story and find out how he goes through tough times. And that was very interesting to me to see that aspect. So hopefully I've built a pretty good relationship now where maybe I can reach out next year. And when he's not too busy, he can come on the show again. Or maybe that Merrill goes and talks to Mike Tomlin and says, "Hey, Mike Tomlin, that guy from Australia, he's crazy. He asked me about the kangaroo question, and can you go on his show?" So, Homer. Okay. Homer, I'll tell you this. Homer says, "I want a podcast. I'm here recovering from a brain aneurysm, and all I do is lay around." I tell you what it is, man. I tell you how it's not like, okay, it is easy, but if you want to do it, all I'm using now is a really bad light, a camera, hello, microphone, laptop. That's it. The hardest part to starting a podcast and to doing anything like this is probably starting. That's it. The hardest part is like, oh, I haven't got the gear, I haven't got this, I don't know what I'm going to say. You know what? Half the time, I don't know what I'm going to say, which is pretty bad, right? But the hardest part to me is, what am I going to do? No one's going to watch. What's the point? No. Jump on, create a thumbnail, create a title, hit live, hit video, record, send that video to the internet, and boom, next minute you have a hooly dooly university, right? If you want to do it, man, just go for it. I'd say go for it. Hooly dooly. Okay, if your favorite player is Minka, if you ask me, there you go. That's cool. Um, I showed you the other day, right? You saw the other day? Incredible. Well, yeah, man. If you want any advice, if you want to do a podcast, I tell you what. For me, how it started, I pretty much was just like I want to talk Steelers, and I know today hasn't been like that, and it's been like football is awesome, but that's just the way these things roll. You know what I'm saying? You can start off by talking about Wu Tang, then pizza, then a guy from Switzerland comes in, and then you start, then you take it, then you cheat and like you steal. This comes right? That's why podcasts are fun. They go in so many different directions. Yesterday, right? You guys were talking about the Florida man for like 50 minutes. And there was some in there that I was losing my mind. I was like, this is really funny. Like, this is pretty funny. So, my best advice, if you want to like start a podcast, is just to do it. Dead set. If you have the passion that you like to talk about your team, or if you want to do a cooking podcast, just do it. Start it, record the video, make the banner, create the channel, make a title. Simple is better. So, oh my, oh, I just got a name for you. I don't know if you're gonna like this name, but Homer Green. You could call it Homer Steelers. I don't know. Um, I don't know. If your name's Homer Green, I would put your name Homer in it, like a true Steelers Homer. I don't know. You know what I mean? Something like that. I would, if I was going to do a podcast with your name, Homer Green, a true Steelers. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, follow your passion and just do it. Grab a microphone, grab that, and if you want to do it and you put effort into it and time, energy, things will happen. So, woof. But yeah, just make a play on your name. G'day, Gavin. What's going on? 100%, 110%. More content, the better. More content, the better. Where's Mark locked on Steelers in with Chris? All things covered are pretty much all I listen to podcasts. I listen to everything else annoys me too much. I tell you what I think about Spence, and I tell you what it is why I think with Spence, and this is maybe I can never go on the show, but I do think Spence puts it on too much. I'll put it that way. I think there's a certain amount like you can just be a real human, just be a normal person. I feel like he's putting on the podcast voice, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys get what that understands. So, and they do. I think the podcast they did the other day, I watched the whole thing, and it took them about an hour and a half to talk about Steelers. Now, I understand Big Ben's there, but I feel like Spence, he's probably a great guy, but he tries to put too much into it. When in reality, you just have to be natural. Be natural. Just talk your talk and walk your walk. That's it. Right? I don't say hooly dooly because it's a made up gimmick. I say it because I've been saying that all my life. All right. Let's have a break. We're on a break. Hang on. We'll be right back. From the yeah, we'll be right back. Where's a good picture? That's our mate. Alrighty, we're back. Welcome, guys. You guys are gonna get sick of that song, eh? Oh, you're gonna get sick of it. No, he seems cool. He seems cool. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Just be. Yeah, Sean said, "Yeah, Sean. Sean says, be natural and don't lose your thongs." Righto, mate. No, I just think, well, I don't know. It's all cool. It's not my favorite podcast. Spencer's cool. Big Ben's cool. My favorite podcast is probably I do like DK the Ramon Foster Show. I like the guys from BTSC. I like BMAC and Peterson now. I think they're fantastic. Yeah, 100%, man. Just be real, right? Just be real. Regent River says, Mark, are you planning attending a Steelers game in? Yes, hopefully next year. I'd say. I'd say next year would be the best case scenario. I'm trying to save some money up so I can go over to training camp, And my goal would be to go to training camp in like what, July, August, and then come back the same year for a game. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be an idea too. 100%. Yeah, Big Ben. Yeah, I like Big Ben's podcast, but it's not one of my favorites. But the best part of Big Ben's podcast is because he has the access to get all the guests on. Like when Debo Harrison was on there, Mike Tom was on there. That was pretty good too. That was all right. Sasha, yeah, these guys are nuts. Everyone in this chat right now is insane. All these people are insane in a good way. All the people in the chat right now, from 19 to 20 people, are absolutely insane. And what I mean by that is they pretty much follow the Steelers every single day. Every single day we're talking Steelers. Like from yesterday's good game. This community is why I love it. This is why I love doing this stuff, is talking football. And I know we haven't talked football for the last 25 minutes, but I do enjoy it. Like when things come up, this is insane. All Steel Talk, that's with the one with Noah. He's okay. I think I've worked with him before. He's all right. To me, it's a bit too dramatic for me, but it is what it is. There was a question about Owen too. Yeah, I'm the same way. Where was Owen's question? Because Owen hasn't done content in a while. Where is he? Where was it? Owen hasn't posted. Yeah, here's the deal. I reached out to Owen. I haven't heard back from him, but he was doing soccer channels. So he's got 2 soccer channels that he does. Two channels on soccer. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I hope he's well. I wish him luck. If he comes back, fantastic. Because me and him had podcasts on the Syndicate for ages, right? So I hope he's doing all right. I hope he's fine. I tried reaching out the other day, and I hope he gets back to me. But he hasn't posted in 3 weeks, man. That's crazy. It's insane. So hope everything's fine. But he does have 2 other channels that he's working on. So he could just be busy. He might be waiting for the season. I don't know. G'day, no one. You know what's going on? Crazy. But do you want to see my rules from yesterday? Here are the rules from yesterday, right? The rules were don't show me the game and name calling. Crazy. No. It's on his other game. It's on his. It's called Glasgow Rangers Nation, and another one, SAFC Mackham. He has 2 other channels. See Reginald. He has 2 other channels that talk about UK football. So, yeah, I'll block you. Yeah, he's got 2 other. It's not on Pittsburgh Owen. It's on 2 other UK channels. So, but yeah, I will block you if you tell me to show the game. I think yesterday was pretty cool. I think we had like 80 people in the game. Was fun. So, but now we're kind of getting to the point now. Like we've seen the football where we just got to figure out now who's going to make those key spots. Who's going to like make the. You know what? Actually, I thought about this. Shannon Sullivan played pretty good. Riley played pretty good. Keanu Benton played pretty good too. Even Leal, I think he played all right too. Keanu Benton got hurt, but he played pretty good too. What do you got? Yeah, they're pretty good. SCN is probably the best. TDU is good, but kinda. TDU. Well, now me and Maddie are doing our own YouTube channel. Like we go all right. We talk Steelers over there. You know, Moat's up there. Add a rule about Snell. I can't believe that. He's with the Lions now. He's with the Lions. So, but no, I enjoy. They're only. I'll be very frank. I will work with anyone besides Chat Sports. They're the only people I would not work with. They're the only ones. Chat Sports. Over there, Jack Sperry actually was doing, and it's nothing against him because he's just a pawn. He's just a guy that works for them, but he's not a fan of the team. And he did a Commanders podcast. He did a Bengals podcast, and he's just a guy that works for them. So chat sports makes themselves out to be like they're fans. They're not fans. They just want your money. That's all they want is your money. That's all they want. They're a machine. So they're the only one. They're the only one that I wouldn't work with at any time. Yes. Oh, debate. It'd be easy. If I were to debate with chat sports and they weren't allowed to Google, I would school them on so many things. So many things. Right? Although now Jack Sperry's getting pretty good at understanding Steelers, but to be honest, man, they're the only ones I won't work with. I'll work with everyone else. All right, I'll get back to some football stuff because I'm going a bit off topic. Uh, oh, you met Deke? That's cool. I once went from Switzerland to Pittsburgh and I met Deke. He's a real one. There you go. And see how small our community is, though. We kind of all know one another as well. That's cool as. Um, where was I? I had did no, I don't think he did. I'm pretty sure Kendrick Green only played center, and he played really bad at that. He could be a cut. I know there was the fairyland fairy tale story of Will Green play fullback. He might be cut because he snapped the ball completely like past Rudolph. He could be a cut. They might have someone else there. He could be gone, to be honest. So I didn't see any time at fullback. That's a huge question. Somebody asked me that last week. That is like almost a show in itself. The only way I can really cover that is probably like near the. I'll try and cover that near the end of preseason. It's too hard. It's too hard to go and do everything. It's too much. Like I'd say, you've got okay. In a big nutshell, you got okay. Kenny Pickett. Let's do it. Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, Trubisky. You got that. Najee Harris. This is going to test me. Jalen Warren, McFarland, running backs. You got Connor Haywood, right? You're going to have 3 tight ends too. Muth, Gentry, Washington. Okay, done. You're going to have Dan Moore, Siamalo, Mason Cole, James Daniels, Chooks, Herbig, Dotson, backup center, maybe someone else, right? That's probably it. The 4 receivers, George Pickens, Deontay, Austin, Robinson, Miles Boykin, maybe Gunner. That's probably it. So I can't do them all, but I'd say that's probably the offense, right? Defense, man, let me see. Defense-wise, that was off the top of my head too. Larry Keano, Cameron Hayward, done. Leal's in there. Fajoko's in there. I don't know who's going to be the rest of the other ones, though. TJ Watt in there, Highsmith, Holcomb Roberts, Quan Alexander, Mark Robinson will make it. I think they's in there. Depending how Tanner Muse works out, he might be the 5th one. Marcus Golden will be in there. Herbig will be in there too. I think Roche's cut after all. Kukowski, I think he could be cut maybe, but he might be fighting for Muse's spot. Wallace is in there. Kazi, Minka, Peterson, Shandon, he's in there. Joey's in there. Elijah's in there. Keanu, he's in there. Pierre, woo! Pierre's in there. Even though he got really done up. Maybe Norwood's cut. Wooly dooly. Kilibber's in there, and then I'm going to go Presley, Chris Boswell, and Kuntz. All right, that's a show. I hope that answers your question. Oh yeah, 100%. They're pretty fun. They're good dudes. They're good dudes. But that's the only one, man. Oh, them too. That's the only one I won't work with in chat sports because they're all for money. They're not Steelers fans. They're just all for money, dude. Yep, they're all for money, bro. I know some information I can't really say too much. I know what they're like. I know what they're like, dude. They're terrible. Yes, I'm gonna start. Yes, do it. Get me on the show. Oh, I can't believe I just named about 40 people. That was insane. No, I can't find anything about that. I can't find any information about his injury. I can't. I have no idea. That's what I think too. I think he'll make the team as well. Yeah. I'm just going off the top of my head though, so there could have been more players that I put in there. Um, oh. But yeah, man, like I won't work with chat sports because they're like a frat boy mentality of like they just want money. Every 30 seconds they say, If you give me $40, I will eat a jelly bean. I will eat hot sauce. I will wear." And you know what's really annoying to me? What's really annoying, and I'll be frank, and I know I'm all over the shop today, but I don't care. What really pisses me off is the fact that they wear the black and gold. He was wearing the other day Franco's Italian Army. He had the hard hat on. He's not a fan. He's a Raiders fan. I know that for sure. Yes, I need to do that. He's a Raiders fan, so they suck, dude. So you guys can watch whatever you want to watch. It's up to you. You guys can make your own channel. Home and Green, make your own channel. It's completely up to you. But in reality, I will never work with them because they are they're like the fake ESPN. They're just terrible. Daredevil says, Mark, train a dingo I need to. I need to train my dog Archie to get me beers. And you know what? I might wait until because I might have beers. We've got two more preseason games. I want to have some beers next time. I just wasn't feeling it. It was a bit too early at 9 a.m. But when do we have the next few preseason games? God, this show is all over the shop. Oh my goodness. Who gave me a microphone, eh? Who gave me I can't even spell preseason right. Nine, maybe more. Hmm. So next week we got Oh my goodness! Next week is Saturday game. It's my 8:30. So this time next week will be a game. It's my 8:30, and the week after that, or five. What the hell? So they play. What the hell? They play Sunday, then they play Friday. So the last game, I don't think you'll see any Steelers. I'm not too sure if you're any Steelers. So they play Friday 25th. Interesting. They play Sunday, then they play Friday, like the week after. Oh, my bad. They play Saturday, then Thursday. Yeah, I like Turtles. I'm a big fan of Turtles, man. Turtles are great. You know what I like about Turtles? I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think the old school movies are the best. If you go back and watch, I think there's an old school movie on Paramount right now. I think it is, or Stan. That's like when they were like they weren't cartoon, but it was like they were the costumes of the turtles. They were pretty cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I like them. I like actual turtles. I like if you watch South Park and Randy says, "Hey, look, Stan, there's a turtle." Like that's a good scene too. I think overall turtles are great. Um, that's that. That's not a bad podcast name, to be honest. Homer, write that down. Where are you, mate? If I was you, I'd write that down. I would write that down. If you're still there, write it down, dude. Steel City Homer. Homer the Steel City. Dude, it's making itself up. That's not a bad one. Because you kind of want to in your like YouTube channel, to be honest, you kind of want to have the Steelers name in there somehow. You want to have some reference to the Steelers. You can't call yourself I can't think of a name. I can't think of a name. But you got to call yourself you have to call yourself something to do with the team. Otherwise, nobody will know what's going on. If I call myself podcast, Hooly Dooly Podcast, no one understands what that means. You got to call it something Steelers. That's what it is. So Steel City Home is a good name for a podcast, tell you that much. Oh, dearly. Kind of dog Archie is. Do I have a photo of Archie? I don't have a photo. Do I have a photo of Archie? This could be interesting. I think I do. I'll show you. You know what I should do? Where's Archie's photo? Do I have one? Surely I've got one. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Surely. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's one of the sun. He's so cool, man. I think he's like a dash hound or something like that. I'm pretty sure he's a dash hound. Oh, it's loading. G'day, matey. What's going on? Doing 2028 free agency right now in Madden 23. That guy's nuts. He's insane. Maddie's having a day off. He's chilling, playing some Madden. Where'd it go? So Archie is that it? Yeah, look at him. Isn't he cute? Look at him. Wait, look at him. Isn't he cool? Look at that. My little mate. He loves the sun, man. He loves the sun. He's such a good dog. He's like a little dash hound, something like something. There's something else in it too, but he's so cool. Holy dooly. I love, you know what? I love the fact I've legit talked nothing about the Steelers. I love it. I think this is funny, man. I love that. I think it's so funny. So I do apologize. If you came for Steelers talk, you came to the wrong place. That should be my slogan, man. If you've come to the Steelers talk, you've come to the wrong place. I'm sorry. There is zero Steelers talk here. There's nothing about that. Absolutely nothing. Oh, God. Yeah, he's cool. He's so awesome. I love him. He's such a good dog. He's like 10 years old. No, Dazen sucks, dude. Yeah. G'day, Rob. What's going on? Holy dooly. I'm missing so many comments. You guys are on fire. We'll keep this party rolling today. I'm feeling good. Let's get the party rolling. What times are the games in Switzerland? It's finalists late night. So my games are 3 a.m., 6 a.m., and 10 a.m. So 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and like 7 p.m. So in about a month's time, I've got to wake up at 3 a.m. It's going to be nuts. Holy dooly. Yes, in the last game, yeah. For JJ and I, it's well, he doesn't live in Australia, but he lives somewhere near Australia, and he has the same problem with Dazen. Me, Maddie, and JJ have the same freaking problem. That Dazen sucks. And yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. I can't even get Dazen on my TV. I legit can't. I type in the email, I put in the password, and I hit click or send. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. It's like I spent $70, dude. ESPN Trust Manager Trust. 100%, dude. 100%. No, I can't keep up. It's so many comments, man. Yes, he's yeah. Yeah, dude. Holy dooly. G'day, Rob, if I didn't say hello before. Oh, they're the fans suck? Nah, the fans are okay. I'll leave the fans alone. This organization sucks, bro. Their organization. Oh, geez, Sasha with the heat. Such heat, mate. Yeah, the fans are okay. I never want to see him win. The fans are whatever. But yeah, I just think the organization is poor. I really think the organization is piss poor. Like they haven't won a Super Bowl in 57 years. You know? You know what? Okay, I'm going to answer this on a very political level. They should pay, and I'm going to say this without laughing. They should pay all women soccer players fair money. That's where I stand. They should pay. I think the women soccer players deserve to get equal pay. That's where I stand. They're such a light in our lives. When they represent the green and gold, they really touch my heart when I watch them play. I think they deserve all the money in the world. They are super. They're powerful. They're brave. They're stunning. I think they should be paid all the money in the world. I really do. They're such a good representation for our sport here. And yeah. Okay. All right. Is that good enough? Is that good enough PC? I don't give a shit about women's soccer. Let's be fucking honest, man. No offense to women's soccer. I don't care about women's soccer. I don't care about soccer in general. So no offense to them. Holy dooly. Now I just got banned for sure. I definitely got blocked for sure. Cancelled. Hashtag cancel. Local Steelers Nation Australia representative does not like women's soccer, hates them. Cancelled. But no, I think they won. Did they win yesterday? I don't even know. I didn't watch it. But remember, you can't have an opinion anymore. You're not allowed to. So whatever you say has to be right. So you can't have an opinion about nothing. You're not allowed to. 100%. Yeah, cancel me too. Yeah, but I'm taking the piss. That's why. No offense to him. Like, it's cool. Like, yeah, go win a medal. Go win a trophy. I don't care. I just don't. Just it doesn't bother me. I don't. Not even. I don't even really care for the argument, to be honest. I don't even like. I don't even like. They had. They had 10 shots each. So wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. It took them 10 times to get a football in the back of the net. Are you serious? That can't be right. Maybe that's why they should be paid. Wow. Oh wait, they won 7-6 in. Hold up. Wait a minute. How do you win 7-6 in penalties? That's insane. I didn't even know the. I didn't even know wait, the FIFA World Cup is in Australia? That's crazy. It was in Suncorp. I didn't even know that. Okay, I better stop talking because I'm gonna get cancelled. They're gonna cancel me, dude. Wow, I didn't even know that. 7-6 was made. Okay, so it would have been. So if I liked it, it would have been pretty exciting, right? All right. Look, I don't care. Like, I legit don't care about women's soccer. I don't care about soccer in general. I care about the Steelers. But that whole bit was sarcasm. Look, if they get money, they get money, bro. I don't care. Just don't cancel me, internet. Please don't cancel me. Just don't cancel me, eh? I've worked too hard to get this far. I've worked way too hard to get this far. Holy dooly. Anyways, good question. Good question. There was a question about baseball, right? Was it? I don't watch. No, I don't watch. Who said baseball? Anyway, what? Where was it? Dude, do you like baseball? Nah, not really. To be honest, the only sports I really like, to be honest, is Manly Seagulls playing rugby league. When they're good, and I'd say. Oh my goodness. Um, that's funny. That's funny. The only one I'd say is, yeah, rugby league and Steelers, man. That's it. Right. Yeah, look, I wish them more luck. If you play football and whatever, that's great. Soccer and whatnot. Um, yeah, I agree, JW. I agree. I agree. But that's the whole. All I hear about is the women's US team trying to fight for equal pay. That's all I've ever heard about it for the last 10 years. That's all I hear. Just go and play the game and look. I know you want to get paid, but just play the game and it'll figure itself out. Holy dooly. I saw that too. I saw that as well. They got beat by the under 14s. But I didn't even know that the World Cup was in Australia, to be honest. That's crazy. But I'm not even a fan. So like if someone does find this and go, "Oh, you hate women," like, no, I love women, bro. Women are fantastic. Women are like a Steelers jersey. Like a woman wearing a Steelers jersey with Christian Kuntz on the back and a beer in her hand at the bar saying, "I hate the Bengals." Nah, nah. That's all I need, right? That's all I need. If I go to Pittsburgh and I'm like, holy dooly, man, who's that good looking Sheila over there wearing the Kuntz jersey? And she's yelling at a Bengals fan and saying the Bengals suck. I'd probably I'd get married then and there. I'd be like, can you just marry me now, please? So. Oh, holy goodness. That's all I need, bro. That's all I need. It's just a girl at the bar chilling. She's having like maybe she's having a scotch. Maybe she's having like I don't know, whiskey or like a whiskey on the rocks or whatever, or gin and tonic sitting there, and she's watching the game and she's wearing the Kuntz jersey, and she's like, I can't stand these Bengals. They're losers. I hope they never win a game. I'm like, hi, I'm Mr. Mike Davison. What's going on? That's all you need. All right, guys. Or should I get out of here or not? Let's have a vote. Should I? Because I don't know. I'm legit doing nothing today. I'm doing nothing at all. I'm just. This is it. This is my day right now. Is it? So I don't know what I should be doing. Yeah, man. Women, because and also Steelers women are crazy. Like in a good way. They're so passionate about this game. They're so fired up about Steelers football. That's what's crazy. Stay on. Okay, 20. Oh, we did. But yeah, could I do that? That's just too long. Yeah, like Pepper's a lady, still Chick 46. You guys are crazy. Like we know how crazy you are about your team. We know it. So when I see like what all you don't need to wear anything else. You're just gonna wear a jersey. That's it. Just wear a jersey. Just go to the bar and wear a jersey and jeans, and you just be like, damn. My heart would be like, oh my goodness. Uh well, it doesn't grow here. You're gonna feel bad in a minute. It doesn't grow here. It doesn't. You won't feel bad. The reason why it doesn't grow here is when I was 18 years old. I dove into a pool. I was trying to chase one of the ladies there, right? And I dove into the pool and I scraped my chin on the very bottom of the pool. So when I dove in, I went like head first. I was really drunk. I dove in and I scraped all my chin down here, and now it doesn't grow in the middle. So it doesn't only grows here. It doesn't grow there. So I hit that right at the bottom of the pool, scraped it all, and I came up and I was bleeding everywhere. And I was like, ah, shit. I was in so much pain. And that's why. Um, yeah, 100%. Dumped the guy because he wasn't a Steelers fan. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, mate. Goodbye. Goodbye. I like it. I know you guys don't like the coffee stream. I actually like it. I think I'm going to do more coffee streams. I think that's the way to be. Yeah. Yeah. Wait until I'm like semi-popular. Like if I have like, I don't know, 30,000 subs like Deke's got. And then all these girls from nowhere are gonna come out and say, remember that time you did this? Cancelled. Nah, I should be fine. See, I can't grow in the middle. But I'll stay on for a bit longer. It's kind of fun. Alrighty. What else do we have here? Was he a Bungles fan? It must be tough, to be honest, man. It must be tough being. What they lose by yesterday? They lost by 37 or something. It must be real tough to be a Bengals fan because what they lose by? I know it's preseason, but they lost 39-16. Sorry, 36-19. Like they have to win. They have never won a Super Bowl. There are fans out there that have been like 20, 24 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old that have never seen it. And that's funny. That's funny to me. Yeah, big time. See, it can be done. CoffeeZilla has the best YouTuber that has any mention of coffee. I can do that. Why can't I do that? I can do it. Surely. G'day, Drunk Ticker Show. What's going on? My mate Dan. If we had cheerleaders, I think our team we wouldn't be as successful. Who do you want to see most? Okay, good question. Great question. JPJ. I think I want to see JPJ. I think Brendan was pretty fun to watch, to be honest. He was pretty fun. Keanu Benton was pretty fun and physical to watch. And I have to go back. Maybe I'll watch it today, and I'll maybe do a video on it. But he was pretty awesome to watch, I think. Who else do I want to see? I want to see if Keanu Neal might start if he plays. I want to see more from Alexander. Quan Alexander was kind of cool to see too. Holcomb was kind of fun to watch too on defense. Herbig, I think, is there. If we see another signing of Herbig, like him playing some good football, I think as well. So it doesn't matter if we win the game or lose the game, but of course, if you make good plays, you have a better chance of winning, right? So Herbig was pretty awesome, dude. I must agree with you there. Holy for Hoko too. He was the one that put his paw up and got the hammer down. He hammered down a shot as well. He was cool to see. They Steelers had the cheerleader in 60 drop the program. Wow, I didn't know that. Good point. The Steelers backup center. So I think Ryan McCollum played a bit of snaps at backup center, if I'm not mistaken. And where was it? Yeah, Ryan McCollum played there, I think. And Green tried it, but wasn't successful. So, okay. I will. You know what I will do though? If you guys look, I'll be honest. I'm going to go into some like paid stuff here. If you do want to be a member of the channel, I'm offering fantasy football this year. So where is it? If you want to be a member of the channel, I'm doing fantasy football. Here it is. And I did spell it wrong. Uh, it is about, and that's off. I think that's off actually. I think it's about $7 USD to be a member. I can't see it. But if you want to be a member of the channel, either mates rates or whatever, I do podcasts. I get the emojis, got that kind of stuff. Try and do more content over there. That's why what am I saying? Hold up, wait a minute. The reason why I haven't got it. Oh no. Oh no, dude, what the hell? I'm not a president. There it is. So I had that the whole time, an hour and 15 minutes in, I didn't even have that. That's ridiculous. So I'm the president of Hooly Dooly University. If you want to join HDU, which is our membership platform, there's like Mates Rates, Absolute Legend, and Hooly Dooly. So it does show support for what I'm doing here and stuff like that. But the reason I bring it up because in, I think, 10 days' time, we're having a fantasy football competition. And you have to be Absolute Legend, which is about the $7 one, the second tier. But if you are that tier, we're doing fantasy football. Now, even if you only subscribe or membership for like, I don't know, 3 months or whatever the season is, 6 months, that's fine. But we're doing that. So we've got 4 teams so far. Who do we have in it? We have 4 teams in the we have Steel Nation Oz, which is me. We have Los Angeles Femboys, which I think is that's Yuli's team. We have Hank Steel sponsored, which is Dante's team, and Vicious and Delicious. I don't know who that is. Who is Vicious and Delicious? Who's that? Let me know. But if you want to be a member, it is what it is, right? That's my spill for today. Can they trade Green to Australia for a couple of koala bears? Nah, we're keeping our koala bears, man. We're keeping ours. HDU, exactly right. So that's right. Holy dooly, dude. So I reckon, you know what, guys? I think that might be it. I think I'm done. I think I've insulted I think I've insulted the women's team enough today, which is bad. You want to be a member? You can. There's a certain button there. I don't know where it is, but the reason why I bring it up, if you want to be a member, I'm doing fantasy football. What I've got 4 teams so far. I'm trying to get 10. If I get 10 teams, that's a league right there. Did you win? No, I've only been playing pickleball once a week and coaching. I'm trying to get something coaching. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I'm trying to figure it out. I've got the job, but I haven't started yet. Let's put it that way. Yeah, let's put it that way. So I'm trying. But I love them. They're great. Oh, man, that hang on a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. This show has now been extended. Bring it back. Hold up. Wait a minute. We need to get into this. Wait. Okay. Restart. Women in WWE might be one of the best things invented. I mean, like, actually invented. You talk about like sliced bread. You talk about like the car, the wheel, like electricity. No. Women in WWF might be the most greatest thing on earth. You know why? 2 words. Stratisfaction. Is that a word? That's one word. Trish Stratus. No. If anyone has her contact details anywhere. I mean, like Instagram, Twitter. Like, if she comes on the show, I'll lose my mind. She's incredible. So, like, they should pay them. Pay those ladies. Pay Trish Stratus all the money she wants. Pay Stacey Keebler all the money she wants. She's the older one. I don't know the new ones, but pay them all. They deserve the money, bro. They work hard. They're fine as hell. Nah, pay them. All right. I do enjoy it. Yeah, that's. I think stuff like that, like when you, if I was gonna be on a roller derby and I was rolling around with like my girlfriend and we're rolling around and she's like beating me up, there's something about that, isn't it? There's something about like if she can beat you up, it's like, oh, hang on a minute, you can beat me up. That's it's kind of like is that turning me on? Am I scared? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? All right. Yes. If Trish Stratus powerbomb me through a table, please, like this, I'd jump into her arms so fast. Oh my! Imagine if I was laying on a table and she swanton me. If she swanton me, dude, oh, it's game over. It's game over. 1, 2, 3, Mark, you're out. Dead set, done. Oh, he was good too, man. He was good too. He was fun. Yes. HBK was good too, wasn't he? He was awesome. Like all the old school wrestlers, like they were. I used to love Ric Flair. Ric Flair was my favorite, just the chops. Woo! And like he used to get like the I know I keep trying to end the stream, and the next minute I keep trying to end the stream, then I get like new tangents, right? And I was gonna do a video today about stuff, but this is more fun. But what was I saying? Yeah, Ric Flair was one of my favorite ones because he would do the leg chop, like the leg chops and the woo and this kind of stuff. Triple H. Yeah, actually, I'm not doing anything really. I'm not doing. I just don't want to like. The, the hard part I find, to be honest, is like I don't like if there's dead air. If I'm like, what do I say next? That's the hard part of a podcast because you're just like, well, now what do we say? You know? Yeah, he was so good, man. He was so good. Ric Flair was an unbelievable like wrestler. He was so much fun. And like when he used to do the big the backdrops, he'd go off the ropes, right? And then he'd go like he'd just get like lifted over, like this big backdrop. I'm pretty sure I saw him in Sydney. I think from memory when I was a kid, I saw him in Sydney. I saw the Undertaker was fun too. The Taker, Mankind, or what's his name? Mick Foley was fun to watch. The Dudley Boys, Jeff Hardy, those fellas. They were all good. I used to like Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and Edge and Christian and the TLC matches. That was good. Giant Hill was. I don't think I was watching him. I think I saw bits of him when I was younger. I saw was it King Kong Bundy? Yeah, let's go, Homer! Woohoo! You made it. Thank you, Homer, mate. All right. If you did sign up to the holy dooly, did you sign up to which one did you do? Because I will let you know if you can play fantasy football. Oh, you're a holy dooly member. Yes, you're crazy, dude. All right, so I will welcome Homer. And yeah, man, you know what? If you need, sorry, where are you? If you need any help starting a podcast or anything like that, just reach out. I'm happy to help. If I have some spare time, I'm happy to help to give you some assistance to help the podcast and that kind of stuff. I'll do the best that I can. Right, so we have a Discord. After this stream, I will do a membership. I will do a member. What do you call it? Community post. I will welcome you in, and I will give you the fantasy football stuff. I will give you the Discord we use, all that kind of stuff. And in the future, if you do want help with the podcast, let me know. I'm happy to help. Right. Yeah, they were cool too, weren't they? You know what I used to like was is it Rikishi and who was those dudes? Grandmaster Sexay. Oh, I was gonna leave and now I'm here. Mark is doing a Midwest goodbye. They take take a while in. Oh, he was good too, man. Roddy Piper and Jake the Snake. Yeah, they were fun to watch. Um, and I don't watch wrestling now anymore, but I used to watch when I was a kid. Um, what is that? Roddy Piper was in a movie too called They Live, and he says, what was it? He says, I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yeah, dude, he was amazing. But yes, we have yeah, I'll get everything set up. We have Discord, that kind of stuff. And thank you for the membership is awesome. Yes. I think that's what the tag. What who says that? That used to be on the. That used to be on the behind this little curtain with Tony. Tony, I think Bad said that. Just when you have all the answers, I change the questions. What a statement! What a statement, eh? DX was fun too. You know what was kind of fun, to be honest. When me and my friend Dylan, when we were in high school, we used to like, I don't know, because we're stupid kids. We used to like DX a teacher, so we'd stand up when she was like, because we're rebels. When she was writing on the backboard, we would stand up and go DX like that. You know, just randomly DX someone. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Triple H was fun. I think I saw Triple H. I saw um, the Heartbreak Kid. I saw. I think I touched. Back to women's wrestling. I touched Tori Wilson. Yeah, she was fantastic. She was fire, dude. She's unbelievable fire. Something about him. Something about him. So she was cool. Who else did I see? Trying to think who else I saw. I think The Rock might have been there. I don't know. Degeneration. Yeah, that was cool, man. Holy dooly. Yeah, the movie. Yeah, what was the movie? Yeah, They Live. Yeah. It's a movie. It's kind of the movie about like today and this kind of stuff. Of like, we are so popularized with, buy this, buy that, distraction, media, obey. You know what I mean? Like, go and get this, buy this Coke, buy that. We are so, what do you call, conditionalized in this society that is. That's why I like this community because it is a big distraction from the everyday lives of you walking down the street and the constant advertisements, and even I guess even YouTube has constant advertisements and all that kind of stuff, right? But that's a pretty good movie for a bit of an eye opener how things are working, how the big banks and all this kind of crap's working, right? It's insane. So it's a crazy one. Yeah. 100%. 100%. It's an old school movie, man. He's like, I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Do you smell what the Marky D is cooking? Holy dooly. But yeah, wrestling was fun. When I was a kid, it was really fun. Actually, a lot of things when I was a kid was fun. Watching the Steelers was awesome. Having the fact that we didn't have phones and the connection that the worldwide connection like that, like just running around in, as a kid was just zero worries, no worries about nothing. And you just did what you wanted to do. And we had wrestling in the 90s growing up with wrestling. Pretty much like my days were, it was my day when I was a kid now. I was like watching wrestling, watching football when I was a little kid, and then that was it. That was it, right? Um, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. Yeah, wrestling's cool. Like I watched it a little bit with my mate Dylan. We've watched a few. I watched last year the Royal Rumble, and I hadn't seen wrestling in like 10 years, and I was like, it was pretty fun to be honest. And you know what the best thing is? I've like if you want to start a podcast too, you could honestly. There are wrestling podcasts out there. People will watch it. People like the idea of talking about wrestling, the history, the future, the present, like all that kind of stuff. They love that stuff because everyone knows it's a show. Excuse me, everyone knows it's a show, right? So you talk about the best, and it is theater. It's like and it's theater, but at the same time, the wrestlers are hitting each other hard. They're jumping through tables. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching the Royal Rumble. I haven't seen it in a long time. Uh, who's that? Who's Fiona Apple? Is she a soccer player? Fiona Apple. Like for real? Fiona Apple was born in born on September 13th, 1977. American singer songwriter. There you go. 5 albums. Is one of her songs about you? Oh yeah. Um is one of her songs about you? Does that make sense? Is one of her songs about Pittsburgh Toddy 86 that you broke her heart or something like that? Oh goodness. Oh, crazy. ECW was crazy too. They were nuts. They would throw chairs at your face. What? Made up with Shirley. Hang on. Who's that? Shirley Manson? As in from Garbage? There you go. You're in the know, aren't you? You're in the know, aren't you? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She is one. If she was wearing a Steelers jersey, wouldn't go near her. No, I think she's a head case. Or oh my goodness, there's beef between Steelers, National Australia, and Taylor Swift. She's a head case. Every song of hers is we will never ever get back together, and then like 3 months later, he broke my heart. It's like the same. It's like what the hell? It just consistently like just I don't know, dude. Focus on your life. She's head case, dude. How is she a good representation for music? She's terrible. All right, I think we're done. We're going. No, I'm done. Let's go. Alrighty, do it. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. Nah, no way, dude. Homer Green. No, I won't need your email. I will link you stuff. Make sure you watch out for the members post. I'm going to do a members post, and it's going to welcome you aboard to Hooly Dooly University. And I thank you very much for being a member of Hooly Dooly, which is the top one. I still need to figure a few things out. It does say in the Hooly Dooly description that you can be a mod, but I do think right now I have enough mods. I think about 5. I think 5 is enough for now. So I think there's no more chance to be a mod, but being the Hooly Dooly member means that the support is unreal, right? I do appreciate that. I might got to try and figure out one more thing I can give back to you guys for being that tier of membership. So let me figure that one out. Other than that, though, I will try and link you the fantasy football information, and I'll link you the Discord and that kind of stuff. And I appreciate it, dude. And if, like I said, if you need help with a podcast, I'm your guy. And then, give me an email or whatnot. I can try and help the best that I can. I can't be hands-on, but I can be like, try this, do this, try that, and stuff like that. And that's legit. I'm not lying to you. I will help you if you want help. Early deal. Yes, there we go. You know the funny thing, until I actually do it, the gimmick's not going away, is it? Until I actually do 24 hours, it's not going away, is it? It's not, is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to do it at some stage. Maybe at 10,000. Maybe, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Jeez. All right, I better get rid of this music. All right. The robot count us down.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 10, 9, 8.
I'll see you guys later. Hooroo.